Was Kalani good enough to play? Just wanted to rest
No,
her,
she
or
has she sprained her ankle yesterday in practice, and it's a grade 1. She rolled it on somebody's foot, so no need to play her tonight. And I hope we can just get her ready for Vegas. We should, but yes, she rolled it in practice yesterday.
Coach, coming off that Arizona road trip, playing in the Barrel Center, getting a win, how'd that feel for the team tonight?
I thought we played well in the first half. I didn't think it was anything but sloppy in the second half. Now, why was it sloppy? Could have been who I had on the floor together. It could have been scoreboard. They're looking at the scoreboard. It could have been a lot of things, but I thought the first half was much better than the second half.
Was there anything specific in the second half that you wanted to improve on?
Oh, yeah. Well, let's start with free throws again. It's just, we shot them better in the first half, started the game from the foul line and made them. But we just seem, for whatever reason, just to miss free throws. And we're getting to the line. I thought the game was physical. You saw the ejection by the Southern player. I thought our kids were good in keeping their composure. We just gotta keep plugging away. We got to keep plugging away. As you see, we didn't score the ball very good in the second half either. And was that fatigue? Was that focus, concentration? I don't know, but we've got to remain consistent for 4 quarters.
Kim, what did they tell you on disqualification and rejection?
Too many things for me to remember. She explained it in great detail. The referee said that the first violation was this, and that entails, this, and the second, it was 3 different things, and she said she fit the qualifications for all 3 to be ejected. So you can probably grab the official, and she could explain it because she had it in great detail.
Lauren, maybe through all that and through a lot of, they fouled a lot. Was it big to just kind of keep your composure and not kind of get caught up in all that? Or?
Yeah, we got to keep our composure in situations like that. I was that way when I was a freshman. Hot-headed, that kind of thing. So us upperclassmen, we have to remind them that it's not worth it, because if you get into something with the other team, you're going to have to sit out a game and stuff like that.
Does that kind of mess with the offensive rhythm at all, having those constant kind of fouls going on?
Yeah, I think it did a little bit, especially in the second half. We just couldn't really get into a flow of things.
8 assists tonight. Nice game. Can you talk about that? I think you were about at half court. I'm not even sure how you saw her heading to the basket. Can you talk about that play? Was it Moon, I think?
Yeah, it was Moon. Moon is the fastest person I've played with before. So I saw her out the corner of my eye. So I just knew, just make a good pass, make sure the defense didn't get a hand on it, but I knew she was going to catch it and finish it because, like I said, she's so fast.
Kim's talked about it. This has not been your natural position, but, that kind of court vision, have you always had that, or has that come as you played the position more? Or?
I like to think that I've always had pretty good court vision, but it make it easy for me. My teammates get open pretty easily, so it's just about execution, finding them. So.
Coach, what did you see from your help side defense tonight?
I thought we helped a little better. We still aren't very good off dribble penetration. We still allow them to dribble penetrate, but we're also allowing them to drive middle. You don't ever want them to go middle, and we've got to get better at that. I think you saw late in the 4th quarter I went to some zone. I think this team, there may be spurts in places where we're in foul trouble, tight game, and maybe we need to play a zone better. We did give up some threes on the baseline down there. But I go back and look at the film. I just thought Bickle could have gotten to those girls at a different angle. She's running at the player instead of running in front of the player on ball reversal. We're not a good defensive team yet. We are trying our best to get better, but part of it is talking. There's just way too much quiet out there on the floor. And that just comes with playing together and demanding it out of them every day.
Coach, what did you see out of Onyx and Smith in the absence of Kalani in that starting 5?
Well, I thought Lauren was your leader out there. I thought when we went to zone, she got people where they needed to be. You know, you don't talk about it, but quietly, Cox has like 5 blocks out there in a game like this. So she's contesting shots. She's still playing hard. It was a game of runs. We looked good in certain spots, and then we didn't look so good in other spots. You expect Lauren just to pick up the slack in her leadership, or nothing should change because Kalani's out there. You know, the change is going to be with the young ones. Smith, you know, filling in for a senior in Kalani. We did not run the same stuff I would if Kalani was in the game. We ran a lot more pick and roll stuff with Smith, and that's fine. That's fine. She's good at that. But anyway,
Kim, it looked like there were times where he struggled to get the ball inside, like the guards.
well,
Were they just packing it in and making
No.
it hard to?
I didn't run our typical offense. I ran some stuff that I thought would be easier for as many players as I planned to play, that would be easier for them, pick and roll, so they didn't look in there. Consequently, the posts have a tendency not to post. They want to come out and set the pick, so that's why we didn't look in there. Our other offense, when Kalani's in there, Baylor, not that that means anything to y'all, but it's more get the ball in there. Low stack, the pick and roll is to get the ball in there, but we don't demand it. We should be demanding it. And if we run that a lot, I'll just switch that and have the other post come from the offside to set the screen, so the girl on ball side at the post doesn't come out. She stays in there and post. But yeah, that was it in a nutshell.
29 assists on 33 buckets. I mean, she had 8, but I mean, y'all really shared the ball pretty well, didn't you?
Well, we sometimes we share the ball too much, quite honestly. We need to have the mentality that when I come off of a screen, I'm going in that paint to score unless somebody stops me. And we're looking to pass it a lot.
Alyssa seems to have that mentality, the first mentality you're talking about.
About
Trying to get to the
looking to
basket.
score. Well, she does. She was getting hit pretty good tonight. You know, they were very physical with Nalissa. In fact, I think it was Nalissa that the girl hit that got ejected. So, welcome to college basketball, I guess. Good? All right, guys. Thank you.